Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to I-55 at Auto Federated Parts Speedway, and welcome to round 7 of the Apex Creative Midget Championship. I'm Sebastian Marsh. Alongside me today is Hans B and Ben Griffins will be your commentators for tonight. It's going to be an absolutely exciting one, so let's get this party started. Alright, we are live, gentlemen. So
if you could chuck a stream, that'd be nice.
should be stream link in the chat, live broadcast chat. You can check that out. Alright.
Broadcast media. Where the hell's live broadcast chat around here?
Yep, there. Alright.
Essential. Where is it? Can't even see it.
Live broadcast.
Yep, announcements channel. Here is the three. Who we got? Bentleys.
I cannot see live broadcast at all.
What do you mean?
It's not even...
Just but whatever. Set everyone. Just but whatever. Set everyone. I think that's qualifying done.
I don't know why it's not working on thingy.
Alright, we've got the results up. Can you guys see the results?
You share screen.
I have shared my screen. Oh, no, I haven't. Perfect way to start our broadcast. Okay. Entire screen. Boom. Screen should be shared now.
And I guess we'll take a look at times, I guess.
Welcome to the Apex Creative New Zealand Midget Championship.
Sorry, I've already started the intro.
Sorry,
guys. Yeah, all good. Sorry about that, everyone. And I believe rounding off the table there is Brandon McDonald in the 32 AU. I believe we have heat number 1 coming up
we'll
next.
Look at our quit time. Matthew Johnson with a 12.411. But to Bentley in the 3, not far behind him, just 0.32 of a second. And heat number 1 is out on track. First midget car here, the New Zealand title at I-55. So we'll get the grid line up for this one. Starting out of the pole will be Matthew Johnson. Train the 63 will be to your outside. Row 2 will consist of Kieran Taylor and Jackson. They'll consist your second row for the first heat. Brian Russell and Maddox Pearson will take out the third row, grid 5 and grid 6. P7 and the 14 will be Bryce Comet, and he will be the last cut on the grid for heat number 1 of the midgets.
What do you reckon, Seb? Do you think this is a good line out?
Yeah, I think this is a pretty good line out that we have here.
Good lineup, to be fair.
Yeah, I think. Oh.
Obviously, a lot of size in here.
Hang on, leaderboard's not working. 2 seconds, everyone.
Yeah, just as we will be green next time around.
Yep, as we try and wait for my TV controller to show up, as it likes to do this. Alright, let's do heat number 1 here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway.
As we're going to the green flag.
And
as space here pulls off.
Green flag,
and green flag flies, and off we go.
We are green. First heat of the New Zealand Midget Car Championship. We've already got slide jobs everywhere. Lean into turn 1 as we head into turn 3 for the first time. Kieran Taylor, he started from grid position number 3 and he's made his way up to... Oh, Kieran Taylor, he's made a massive muck up there on the front straightaway. But he drops back to that 5th position. Is there a leaderboard going?
Yeah, I'm trying my best. Give it 2 moments.
Just a bit of trials with our EOS.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Matthew Johnson leads back to Trey, back to Jackson. Kieran Taylor in 4th spot. Clement in 5th. Max Pearson in 6th. And Brian Russell in 7th. As we're just about halfway into it now. As Maddox hits the wall on the turn 3 entry. As we're going to clock lap number 5 now. Max Pearson with a slide job on Bryce Comet, I believe that was.
6 laps to
Jackson's
go.
made his way up to that 3rd spot. Kieran Taylor, he's going to make up the inside now.
And here is Matthew Johnston with 5 laps to go. He comes over the line to complete lap number 5 and start lap number 4. Taking the high line. He's going to have the lead on the 63. Coming around through 3 and 4. Starting lap number 3. 3 laps to go here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway. It is Matthew Johnston that leads, followed by Ty Goody, if I'm saying that right? Goody? Sorry, but
Kieran Taylor, he's still in that 4th position. He's not finding any ground as such on the 3rd place car of Jackson, that J Chadwick car. The final lap for Heat 1.
As Matthew Johnston is going to run to the checkered flag, and Matthew Johnston wins heat number 1 here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway.
It looked like Kieran Taylor made up the inside of the J Chadwick car, but I don't think he did.
I'm
sure like he didn't, and he finishes 4th in that one. We'll take a look at our results from Heat 1. As Matthew K. Johnson will take home the win, that to trade in 2nd spot. And round out your top 3 will be Jackson and the 098 car.
Alright, let's get ready for heat number 2. It looks like it is going to be the...
Bentley and Malachi Webb will consist your front row.
Malachi Webb, one of the big names coming into the midgets for the 26-27 season.
Road 2 is Steve Duff and our current New Zealand Midget champion Jackson Clark. He'll line up on the outside of road 2. Bryce Edison in the Greenway, Sponsor Machine, and Matt Bailey in the 9 car will consist of grid 5 and grid 6. And Brandon McDonald will consist out of grid number 7 and the 32.
Did not qualify. He's been classed as for the 32 AU. So let's do this. Heat number 2. It is going to be Brentley Summers and of course Malachi Webb in the 10C. Not the 10C, my apologies, in the 87C.
We are also running tonight the Apex Creative Midget Series. This is round number 7 of the series. So basically this is like 2 events in 1. So this is what the promotion team has decided to do. So I hope everyone goes well tonight, and I'm going to leave it up to you two to commentate. No fighting, no scrabbling. Let's keep this green.
Yeah, I will take... I can take heat 2 from here if you would like me to.
Well, I can start it if you want and we can decide.
Okay.
Rightio. Heat the New Zealand Midget car title sponsored by Placemakers, and we will go green. And what a start for Malachi Webb in the 87 car. He will get to the race lead as Jackson Clark, the current New Zealand champion, he drops that 4th position after having a very good start there. He hits the wall coming out of turn number 4, so that 1 in the books for Brittany Summers. As now we got a bit of a drone cam there. As Malachi Webb from the top side part of the race, he knows that there's a bit of drive up there. He drops that 3rd position from the lead as he pulls a slide job on 2 yards. Brittany Summers on the wall out of turn 2. Steve Duff now, he's made a way to that 3rd position as he's going to make it up the inside. Looks like he had the race lead for a second, but didn't look like it on the race results. Jackson Clark and Malachi Webb make contact on the back straight away.
Side-by-side wheel banging between the current 180 and the 87C of Malachi Webb. Here comes the 15C of Steve Duff, and there's contact behind with the fence. I think that was from the 32 of Brandon McDonald. He's dropped well down the field. Here comes the 15 of Steve Duff. He takes the lead. Jackson Clark with the slide job, and they nearly make contact coming out of turn 2.
We're basically 3 wide for the race lead at this stage. As Malachi with us. They make contact. Matt Bailey now drops to the rear of the field.
Wow, Steve Duff with the lead followed behind by the 87C of Malachi Webb. It is the 15C of Steve Duff. Here comes the 3 and 6.
Oh, that was a very risky slide job from Brentley Summers. No contact was involved in that one, though. As the current New Zealand champion, Jackson Clark, he's now on the back of Malachi Webb's tail tank. As Steve Duff continues to lead, he'll come in for the white flag this time round in the Concup 15 sponsor machine.
Here goes
There's
the white
flag.
Will fly here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway. Steve Duff
Steve
with the
Duff
lead.
is way too quick for the field. He heads down the back straight away for the final time. Brenton Summers with a slide job. He can't get a job done. Steve Duff will take home heat number 2. Brenton Summers in second. Malachi Webb in third. Jackson Clark 4th. Matt Bailey 5th and Bryce in 6th. And rounding out your field, Braden McDonald in 7th.
Wow, what a
Look at the
race.
results.
Oh.
Take a look at the results there. Steve Duff will take home the race win, back to Bentley Summers in second. And third was the 87C of Malachi Webb.
And here we
Heat
go
number 3 is out on track.
And here is a big favourite in the sprint car world. It is Dylan Forsey in 17C. He's beside the young TQ driver and younger brother of Jamie Booth, James McDonald in P3 and Liam Astle in P4.
Row 3 will consist of Deegan Bale and the Australian Buddy Bensman in the 23. Start out of position number 6.
Bailey Bentzman, a young and upcoming driver in the quarter midget scene, I believe, and Dylan Forsey, he's made a name for himself in the sprint car scene with races at Ruapuna Speedway and of course other tracks as well. And of course, younger brother of Brent Booth in the Lightning Sprints, Jamie Booth. He's also made a name for himself in the TQ side of things, and yeah, it's been going pretty well with the TQs with the 25-26 season. Well, here we go for heat number 3. It is Dylan Forsey and Jamie Booth on the front row. Who's going to get the best of the starts? Let's find out now. Pace car peels off.
As we're green flag.
Oh,
Not the best starts for Dylan Forsey there, but he's able to get the race lead, though. There's a fake contact. There's been a big incident there.
And the caution flies.
And the yellow flag is out. We've got our first yellow of the New Zealand Midget Championship.
Wow, big contact there. Wish we could get a
We're going to take a look at the replay on the big screen.
I can't get a replay, unfortunately. Sorry, I don't have the tools with me to be able to get it. I do apologise. But unfortunately, I have no access to replays with the overlays I am using. I do apologise. I wish I could, but unfortunately not.
Just a bit of an incident there coming out turn 2 with Dylan Forsey and Jamie Booth, and obviously they couldn't do anything there. Just that slicky track that cost them there. Is
I think the contact came off from Jamie Booth, and then he made contact with Dylan Forsey, and then went into that giant crash there as we get ready to go back to green, and off we go.
As James McDonald gets the jump on the rest of the field.
Ooh, bit of contact with the wall.
He definitely did, though. As Dylan Forsey now, he is catching James McDonald, but Buddy Benjamin is closing in on Dylan Forsey on that top side part of the racetrack. As Jamie Booth is closing in. Liam Astle on the wall down there on the back straight away. Can he?
I think we're going to have another caution. Yes, we are.
And we do. Liam Astle to the tail of the field there.
He's a young driver in the sprint car scene. He's done really well in past seasons, and definitely potential to be a champion at some point.
Yeah, definitely. He's been going up those ranks in the quarter midget class. He'll be racing out of TQs this season, out of Nelson.
So. Surprisingly, he won't be in the sprint cars for the 26-27 season, which is very surprising for the Christchurch driver, I believe. Or is he from Nelson? I believe.
I've just been told in my ear that is a green, white, checkered.
Thank you for that, Hans. Alright, let's get back to racing. It is going to be James McDonald leading off the field. He's followed behind Dylan Forsey and, of course, Bailey Benjamin.
As we're actually we're on white flag at the time as the yellow went out.
And off we go again here at Auto Federated Parts Raceway. Great start from James McDonald. He's followed behind Dylan Forsey. There's some bit of contact with the wall. And here comes Bailey Benjamin with a slide job. What a move on Jamie Booth. Jamie Booth retakes the position, nearly making contact with Dylan Forsey as we come down the back straight. White flag is in the air. James McDonald is going to win this heat. Dylan Forsey not able to get there. And that is James McDonald with the win in heat number 3. James McDonald with the P1 finish. Dylan Forsey in P2. And of course, who else do we have there finish? Alright, you take it away.
On to our mains now. Our C main, Kieran Taylor will line up on the pole position. Back to Bailey Benjamin. Row 2 consists of Matt Bailey and Brian Russell.
And
Row 3 in the final row is Deegan Barling.
57 AU. Well, here is the 2 NZ Kieran Taylor. He's hoping to claim the 1 NZ because I believe at this time he's leading the championship, if I'm not wrong.
I actually don't know the point standings, to be fair, at this stage.
I'm sure we'll find out. So, Kieran Taylor and Bailey Benjamin coming off at the front row. Let's enjoy ourselves a C-main. Who's going to get themselves a spot in the feature race? Let's find out now.
As we'll roll around for one more time. Our C main tonight at I-55 Speedway for the New Zealand Midget Championship, sponsored by Pacemakers.
Here we go. Bailey Benjamin and Kieran Taylor on the front row. Let's go racing for your C main.
Alright, here we go. C main time.
Green.
And
If
off
we
we
will
go.
take the green.
Kieran Taylor with the best of starts, getting close to the wall. Here comes Bailey Benjamin taking the lead. Kieran Taylor, and there's a bit of
Bailey
contact
Benjamin
with
on the wall on the entry of turn number 3. As Kieran Taylor will get to the lead.
Here comes
Bailey
the
Benjamin
9
on the wall again.
with Matt Bailey with a slide job on Bailey Benjamin. Here he goes again with a slide job of Bailey Benjamin. Bailey Benjamin gets it back. As we focus on this battle here, they continue to swap places, chopping and changing at every corner. Here comes Matt Bailey once again with the move. And here comes the 49 of Baron Russell. Nearly making contact.
I don't know who actually transfers into the B.
Oh, and there's nearly contact with Matt Bailey and Baron Russell back there. As we focus on the 2 NZ of Kieran Taylor with 8 to go through 3 and 4. He's absolutely gunning this one. And Bailey
I'm
Benjamin.
watching the stream. We can't hear the commentary.
Oh, can we not?
No, we can't hear the commentary.
It's delayed.
Yeah,
Very
delayed.
delayed.
Yeah, thank you for that, Ben.
That's where Zealand Midget's in the books now, and Kieran Taylor is gone. He's got about 1.1 seconds is the margin between him and Bailey Benjamin. And it's about number 8 now. 4 laps to go here in the C main at I-55 Speedway. Kieran Taylor is gone. He's now put another gap about 2 tenths on him. It's 1.4 seconds now is the margin between the two. As Brian Russell and Bailey Benjamin having a good battle at the moment. Kieran Taylor now, he's driving in that slick part of the racetrack and not gaining anything though. He's gaining about half a tenth to about 2 tenths a lap. It's almost 2 seconds to margin between them now. As Kieran Taylor, he rolls through turn 3 and 4 with a very nice slider line there. As he's going to roll through now as well on a bit of a GoPro cam with Kieran Taylor. A very nice entry as the white face going to come out for Kieran Taylor on the Twin Z machine. As now he runs sort of the top part of the racetrack for the final couple corners now into the 3 and 4 out of the final corner. Kieran Taylor's going to transfer to the C main, to the B main, sorry. A. Benjamin will come home second. Brian Russell in third.
What a race there. Kieran Taylor finishing P1, Bailey Benjamin P2, and Baron Russell P3, and I believe it was the 57 AU who finished there. If you want to take us away for our B-main event.
Starting on the front row is Jackson Clark and Maddox Pearson. They'll consider your front row for the B-main road. So it is Liam Aston, Bryce Adamson in the 18 car and the 10 car. Row 5 will consider it's off Ross Clement and Brian McDonald.
And I believe that's our grid there.
It is our grid for the B-main.
Well, it is going to be the 1NZ or the 15C of Jackson Clark, meant to race in the midgets this season, but is unfortunately not. He's focusing on the media side of things after coming out of a great season with the quarter midgets in the 25-26 season. And Maddox Pearson in the 54A coming out of Auckland. Liam Astle in the 10C and the 23, who's going to be back there, the 8C of Bryce Clement, and Brandon McDonald in 32AU. Pace car peels off, and green flag flies, and off we go, here for the B-main. Great start from Jackson Clark, better contact with the wall from Maddox Pearson. Oh, and there's big contact, and the Bryce Adams...
Pearson's gone, by the sounds of it.
Yeah, big wheelie from the 32 of, actually no, of the 18 from Bryce Adamson, sorry.
Jackson Clark's kept it going as Bryce Clement now as he's closing in on second place with Liam Astle. As now, Jackson Clark still leads. He's the current New Zealand Midget champion. He shouldn't be where he is right now. Just a bit unlucky there in his heat race, a little bit of contact. Pushing that towards the rear of the field there as he still leads with 9 laps to go here.
Yes, very exciting racing we've already been presented with. It is Jackson Clark who leads with 8 to go. 5 laps in the books, 8 to go. And we will ride on board with him now. Here is the current 1NZ of Jackson Clark.
Now he's running that high side of the racetrack, very touchy on the wheel down there.
That cushion is starting to form. Ooh, getting close to the wall. That cushion is starting to form, and the track is definitely starting to slowly grip up as we get up, as the track starts to slick up.
As now the gaps, the margin between Jackson Clark and Liam Astle is 2.2 seconds, the margin between them at the moment. And I don't think that gap's going to close at this rate, as that track is getting quite grippy on that high side part of the racetrack, which warns him to get further and further as the race goes on. It's now 2.5 seconds, I think the margin is now. Jackson Clark, he's just out there with a lot of space as we're on ride with Liam Astle. He is catching very slowly, but I don't think he will hit the laps to close in on him.
No, unfortunately not. Although we do have a battle going on here between Clement and Pearson.
Yeah, Pearson made the pass on Bryce Adamson, which dropped him to the 5th position. And Lance Pearson also made a pass on Adamson, which puts him in the fourth slot.
Braden McDonald has unfortunately retired. He's retired to the infield. Oh, and we've got somebody upside down.
Chicken flag is out anyways.
Yes,
As now, Jackson Clark will win the B main and transfer to the A main show tonight.
Jackson Clark's got to win that one. Liam Astle, P2, Bryce Clement in third, Maddox Pearson in fourth, Bryce Adamson in fifth, and Barreto McDonald in sixth.
Just to let you guys know, the 3NZ is Bailey Benjamin, just to let you all know. Our 1NZ is Jackson Clark, 2NZ is Kieran Taylor, and the 3NZ is Bailey Benjamin, who won it last season. So hopefully they can beat it. Sorry, not beat it. If they can hold it, if you know what I mean, team.
Yeah, well, we've got a warm-up session here for now, but we're going to take a quick break while this warm-up session is going, and we will return soon with the A-Main feature, which is coming up next here on Live and Free on YouTube. You're watching NZ Racing TV on YouTube, bringing you today's live broadcast of the Apex Creative New Zealand Midget title.
Can I hear us?
Alrighty, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the feature race for tonight. Is just myself and Hans B at the moment. We're going to get this race out out of the way now. We've got Matthew Johnston and I believe that was Dylan Forsey on the front row. Malachi Webb, James McDonald, Bentley Summers, Dylan Forsey, P6. Who else we got? We've got the Jackson Leonard and Malachi Webb on the next row here for in P7 and P8.
P9 is Jamie Booth in the 67 and Kieran Taylor in the 2NZ and P10.
P11 and P12 was Jackson Clark, and the 3NZ of Bailey Bentzman. Ignore the 23, but he's confirmed to be the 3NZ. Liam Astle is the 10C, and Baron Russell in the 49 in P14. Bryce Clement in P15, and Deegan Barling in P16. Maddox Pearson in P17, and Matt Bailey in P18.
No, still going.
And Bryce Adamson is the final person who's going to round off our grid for tonight. Matthew Johnston and James McDonald are going to lead us to the green. Steve Duff, apologies, and green flag flies, right, and we're racing!
As they go down the back straight here at I-55, it is Matthew Johnson followed by Steve Duff. And we've got our first caution in the fight.
And I
wonder what that's for. Let me go do my research.
I think it was Bailey Bentzman that was involved in that crash there, which has brought out the caution. I don't know, unfortunately. We will try to figure out, but we understand at this time we have no idea, unfortunately.
Yep, I have no idea either.
Alright, Bailey Bentzman is in the pit, so I suspect it was because of that contact. But let's try again, shall we? It is going to be Matthew Johnston and Steve Duff coming off that front part of the grid. Let's try again as the lights out on the safety car go out. Matthew Johnston and Steve Duff. Safety car peels in, and green flag flies, and we're off again here at I-55 Auto Federated Parts Speedway. Great start from Matthew Johnston. Oh, and there's a bit of bull riding up there, and the caution flies again. And I think Deacon Barling is probably going to retire from this one. And Kieran Taylor in the 2NZ has dropped well back, and it is Deacon Barling who's gone for a flip over. So I think that's his race done and dusted. That is very unfortunate for the 57 AU. I'm sure we can try again, and we'll find out soon enough. Let's try again, shall we? This is I-55 Auto Federated Parts Speedway. Let's go. 24 to go. Let's try again. So it is Deegan Barling and Bailey Bentzman, unfortunately, our two retirements from this race. Lights out on the safety car. Safety car peels in, and green flag flies, and off we go again here at I-55. Great start from Matthew Johnston with James McDonald following behind. It is Ty Gurdy following behind. Here comes Dylan Forsey in 17. He's going to be fighting as well. There's a whole 4 wide back there. Here comes the 15 to Steve Duff. They nearly make contact. Banging wheels, and the caution flies again. That's the third caution we've had this race, and I think everyone's starting to get a bit impatient.
Everyone's just got to take it with a matter of time. Just let us keep calm. It's just a caution light. We just got to keep green. We just got to stay motivated. Everyone's just got to stay motivated and just stay clean. They got to stop fighting with that better race line that everyone's going under.
Well, I don't know what's happened to our other commentator, Ben Griffins, he is just Bailey Benjamin comes back out, but he's going to be dropping back way at the back.
Yes, indeed. So overall, here's your order so far. You got Matthew Johnson, James McDonald, Trey Gundry, Dylan Vorsey, Steve Duff, Bentley Summers, Jackson Clark, Jackson Leonard, and Malachi Webb.
We've just been confirmed that we're not going green this time by. I think we're going to be going green next time by. So, as we've just heard from the radio there. So, we've got Jamie Booth, Maddox Pearson, Matt Bailey, Bryce Adamson, Brian Russell, Bryce Clement, Kieran Taylor, P16, and Liam Astor rounds off the field in the 10C, and of course Deegan Barling and Bailey Benjamin, the two lapped cars that are at the rear end of the field. Let's try again, shall we? Pace car peels in. Off we go again. Great start again from Matthew Johnston. Here comes James McDonald. Hopefully we don't have a crash this time, and we do. It seems like we can never complete a full lap. This is the 4th caution.
Almost like commentator's curse.
Yes, unfortunately. Seems like we can never get a lap underway, which is very unfortunate.
But we have 5 down, we have 20 to go, and we're doing quite well, to be honest. And this is a reasonably good field for us. So.
Yeah, quite surprising, and I'm sure we're excited to hopefully crown a champion on Thursday. We'll be having live broadcast on Thursday, the 13th of August. Don't miss out. That broadcast will be live at 8 PM New Zealand Standard Time, and also on the 30th of August we had the first round of the New Zealand iRacing League Sprint Car SummerSlam Series. Alright, it is single file restart, and off we go again. Pace car peels in, and green flag flies again. Great start for Matthew Johnston, James McDonald. We all keep it peaceful on this lap. Here comes Dylan Vorsey with a slight job on Gunji, sorry, my apologies. 19 to go. We're all keeping it calm, and we got, I think that was Malachi Webb that's gone round. Or was that
Not good.
Or was it the 15 of Steve Duff? I think it was Malachi Webb that went round. It was an orange car, and it could have been Bryce Clement, or...
I think it might have been the sorry, I don't know what number, sorry, the 14s, I believe, of Bryce Clement that probably went around.
Yes.
He's been put close to the rear, I think.
Yeah, I did spot an orange car flipping around, and Bailey Benjamin goes ahead to unlap himself. And of course, another caution flies here at I-55 Auto Federated Parts Speedway, or Auto Federated Parts Speedway Raceway at I-55. Alright, let's try again, shall we? And fortunately, Bryce Clement is going to retire from this race.
I think he might be back out on track, I'm yet to believe it. He says he's out.
Does say he's out, unfortunately. That's what we see on our leaderboard. Is Matthew Johnston, and yes, Bryce Clement is out of this race. Here comes James McDonald, looking for the slide job. He's not going to get it his way, unfortunately. 17 to go. We keep it calm. Oh, and we have another one up and over. I believe I saw Jackson. Yes, it was the 98, and I think Malachi Webb was involved in that one as well. Yes, it did look like Malachi Webb was involved in that one there. Or it could have been the 15. It did look like an orange car that made contact, and I believe it was Malachi Webb that made contact with the 98 in the J. Chadwick liveried car. 16 to go here at Auto Federated Parts Raceway. It is Matthew Johnston that leads and James McDonald, followed behind the 17C of Dylan Forsey. A lot of big names in this field, being Dylan Forsey, Steve Jackson Clark, Steve Duff, Malachi Webb, Jamie Booth, Liam Astle, and Bailey Bentzman. They're the big names in this field. Alright, let's go to green again, and off we go once again with 17 to go. It's been a great start from the 48 of Matthew Johnston. Here comes James McDonald in the number 8. He's going to get the slide job and he's going to get the move completed, but Matthew Johnston comes right back at him once again, and he's not going to give up this fight that easily. Oh, and there's contact to the wall for the 17C of Dylan Forsey. And it's not going to go down that easily. 14 to go. They're all keeping it calm. Oh, big slide job for the 48 of Matthew Johnston. He's trying to retake the lead from James McDonald. This is becoming an interesting battle.
Just battling over those lines, like.
And the 17C is getting involved with Dylan Forsey, and also the 1NZ of Jackson Clark. It's a four-way fight just for P1. This is incredible racing. This is what we have come to see on iRacing for the New Zealand Motor Racing iRacing League. Here comes James McDonald again. This is incredible racing.
And remember, this is only night one. They're battling it out. This is so crazy to see all this, and as I said, it's only night one. There's still one more night to come.
Yes, and of course the title will be on the line. So will Jackson Clark lose his 1NZ? Probably, but we're gonna find out as this battle continues. Here comes the 1NZ of Jackson Clark on the 17C of Dylan Forsey. They nearly make contact as we come down the main straight again with 8 to go. This is incredible racing. Matthew Johnston as we come up to lap traffic. Bryce Adamson and Deacon Barling on the lap traffic. Here comes the 48 and they nearly made contact coming out of turn 2. This is incredible, and the caution will fly here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway. What a stint we just had. Hans, what were your thoughts on that racing we just had there? That was incredible.
It's just unbelievable. I am just shocked. This is like, I'm just speechless. This is some of the best goddamn racing I've seen.
You are not wrong, my friend. We just have 6 more laps to go until the completion for night number 1 here at I-55 Auto Federated Parts Raceway. It is James McDonald that leads. He's followed behind by Matthew Johnston and the 17C of Dylan Forsey and the 1NZC of Jackson Clark. It is a 4-way battle for P1. Let's go racing at I-55. This is night 1. Let's complete tonight's feature. Pace car is in and off we go. Great start from the 48 of Matthew Johnston. Here comes the number 8 of James McDonald. He continues to lead. Matthew Johnston looking for the slide job. Here comes the 1NZ of Jackson Clark, the 17C of Dylan Forsey. And here comes the 61 of Brentley Summers. He's got a steel P, and the caution will fly again.
Another caution close to the end.
And we're not far off from the end. It is oh so close.
We are so close to the end of night number 1 here of the Apex Creative Midget Series, plus the New Zealand title for the midgets. This is going to be a banger. Who will take out the feature for night number 1? And who will be the feature winner for also the Midget Series here at I-55?
I believe it's going to be James McDonald that's going to run away with this one, just as long as he can hold on to his lead, because Matthew Johnston, he is pulling out all the stops, but we can't rule out Jackson Clark. He has made some very good moves this race. Alrighty, let's try one last time, shall we? Pace car is in, off we go again, and it's a great start from James McDonald, but Matthew Johnson, and the caution flies again!
I think that might have been a jump start on James McDonald, or nope, we got a pile up.
Yeah, I think some people had didn't see the green light, and I think some people lifted off and got on the throttle a bit too early, so someone is going to have to be put back to the field. I'm sure we will find out in just a moment, but we will see.
We've got this little break. We'll go through the championship standings for the Apex Creative Midget Series. On the top of the podium is the 2NZ of Kieran Taylor with a 682 points. In second place for the series is the 54A of Maddox Pearson with 589 points. One of the locals here, the 8C of Bryce Clement, is on 543 points. And the last two down there in fourth and fifth is Connor Abhart with 529 in fourth. And rounding it out is the 23A of Deegan Barling. As we go green, and we head back over to you, Sebastian.
Thank you, Hans. We are back underway. We have 3 to go. It is James McDonald that's going to lead. No, the caution flies again. It looks like we're not going to finish under caution. Oh, and we've got somebody up on the wall there.
It's probably not good. Hopefully the safety team can get to them very, very quickly, and hopefully they can reset or get their car going again.
Yeah, this race is getting intense. We are not far from finishing. It is going to be the 8 of James McDonald. It is going to be a green-white checkered here at Auto Federated Parts Speedway at I-55. Let's get somebody on the podium. Looks like it is going to be Kieran Taylor on the standings. He's going to run away with the 1NZ, but his position, he's currently in 7th, so he's going to lose some points. But let's try again. 3 laps to go here at I-55. Pace car peels in. Off we go again here at I-55. Great start from James McDonald, my apologies. 2 to go, through 3 and 4. The white flag is gonna fly. White flag in the air for James McDonald. Here comes Matthew Johnson down the inside. He's gonna pull the slide job, but he's not gonna get it. It is gonna be James McDonald. And they're gonna still continue fighting. Checkered flag will fall. It's James McDonald wins night number 1. Wow, what a race. What a race. It is going to be James McDonald rounding out the top. Oh my goodness. Hans.
That was unbelievable. Well done to our top 3, all over our top 5, going through to James McDonald, then Matthew Johnson, then Jackson Clark, and Dylan Forsey and Bentley Summers are our top 5 for tonight. Hopefully those championship standings go up, but who knows? It could be anyone's game at this point here.
That was just the most amazing racing I have ever seen here in my dear life. I have never seen racing that amazing. Wow.
Well,
Just
I mean,
amazing.
It's unbelievable.
Absolutely amazing. Well, that's
But
going to do it for this stream. I thank you, Hans, and also Ben Griffins, who was in with us earlier. Unfortunately, he's not able to be with us for this for the A-Main tonight, which was really unfortunate. But wow, just wow, what a race! What a race we have seen today. And I hope you all enjoyed watching. We'll be back on the 13th of August with night number 2, where we crown a champion. And we'll find out on Thursday night who we will crown as champion. We'll see you on the 13th of August at I-55.
Bye,